Hey guys, it's Sean, Autotopia LA. That's right, what you see behind me is an OG NSX, man, 2005. Last year they made this car before the modern NSX. If you guys saw in one of my recent episodes, my buddy Tyler and I actually got to take out a modern NSX, put it in launch mode, pound on it a little bit. Just a bunch of fun, man. I mean, we're laughing through that whole episode. But I've never driven the early car. I've never driven the original OG NSX. Like I said, last year, 2005, with the 3.2 motor in it, making a whopping 290 horsepower, which in today's standards is kind of a joke, right? But again, you got to remember, 2005, this is a long time ago, and this was the car that set the bar for what was to come. Think about how important this car was back in its day. You couldn't ask for a better guy to help develop the suspension. Ayrton Senna was involved in the development of this. And if you don't know who Senna is, you should definitely go look it up. He's just one of the most important Formula One drivers of all time. Bottom line is, man, I'm excited to go take this for a drive. Now, this is a recent friend, so I'm not going to go pound on this car. We're going to just go for a nice chill drive around the neighborhood here. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Man, that car, I don't think you have to go fast to look cool. Look at that Long Beach blue, stunning, beautiful, right? And he's got a really, really super cool set of wheels on it. It's going to be great, man. So, you guys ready to go for a ride with us? Let's do it. All right, here we go, man. This is my first drive ever in the OG NSX. And like I said in the opening, we're not going to be going fast. This is a recent friend of mine. I'm not going to drive his car hard. I've already made a promise to him. So if you're expecting some hard driving, sorry, folks. Here we go, man. I get so excited about this shit. Even something like this, that obviously it's not a big horsepower car. You guys see some of the stuff I drive, the 1,500, 1,000, 1,600 horsepower cars. This is a 290 horsepower car. It's got the 3.2 liter motor in it. One of the things that was so great about this car is that you could daily drive this car, and I'm actually comfortable in here. I could see chilling in this seat for quite a few hours. When it's time to throw down, that this car, obviously, it set the bar for what was to come. You know, this car performs. Really nice, actually, really smooth. Love the gearbox already. I mean, gosh, that short throw, nice and smooth, really beautiful. The development of the suspension on this car, which is arguably one of the most important parts of this. Ayrton Senna, you know, possibly the greatest Formula One driver of all time. He was directly involved in the development of the suspension of this car. And think about it, this was the first time you could get an all aluminum body car. So how much weight does that shed? A lot. This is roughly a 3,100 pound vehicle at just shy of 300 horsepower. It's a pretty nice power to weight ratio, gotta admit. Here's the hardest I'm gonna throw it into a turn. Woohoo, watch out. Just not cool, you guys get it, I'm sure, man. As much as I wanna go pound on it, this belongs to a guy, Mo, that really actually cares about it. I mean, look at the condition of the car. Without going ballistic on it, he's personalized the car, put a set of BC rims on there that are two-piece forged wheels. I love the carbon bits he added on, the carbon wing, the carbon front splitter, the vents. Who knows, maybe I'll get to know Mo a little better and I'll talk him into us going and doing a canyon rip. Because I would love to see what's this car like up in the canyons where you've got the ability to throw it around a little bit. Super nice, I love it. Oh man, just a little turn makes me want to go. Ooh, maybe we could talk Mo into the canyons. Not yet. The earlier versions were a 3-liter and a 5-speed manual trans. This is the 3.2 and a 6-speed manual, which I'm sure when you're up and running, it's, you know, obviously it's got to be nice to have that extra gear. This is cool though. Look at this car, you guys. Look at the interior on this. I mean, this is a And think about it, man. This is a 13-year-old vehicle. Think about how much technology's changed in the last 13 years. It's so easy to drive. I love it, man. One of the coolest things about what I do with the storage facility, the service-related stuff I do, and now obviously having created this channel for car enthusiasts, is I get car enthusiasts that will allow me to drive their vehicles. I've created a level of trust, and I think through the respect I show for driving other people's cars. And this is one of those cool opportunities. Don't mean to geek on you guys, but it's always kind of an honor when people turn over the key to their car and say, go have a good time driving my car. Stoked about that, man. Well, that is the 2005 NSX. What a blast, man. Super cool. Obviously, you can tell from the episode, I didn't drive the car hard. You know, part of my deal is if it's not mine, usually I'm going to be pretty mellow on it, usually. Even easy, light driving like I just did, you get a sense of the legend of this car, the chassis, on the suspension. The gearbox on it is spectacular. I love the gearbox on this car. That short throw that's smooth and buttery, yet it's got feel to it. Brakes, the pedal configuration, everything about it. And it's the car that kind of set the bar for what was to come. And what's really cool is this is a car you could drive every single day. And then you could go out to the track and spank a lot of people with this car. And then you could hit the canyons and do the same thing. This is an all-around, really exceptional car. And now, having driven both the modern and the old, gotta say, without question, as fun as the launch mode was on the new car is a bit numb. This car, you feel it. There's zero question for me. Given the opportunity to have either one, I would pick the 05 NSX over the modern one. Not a question. I'm super stoked that Mo brought this over to let us shoot today. So anyways, you guys, that's it for the episode today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I mean, come on, what are you waiting for? And if you like what we're doing, hit the like button. And I love getting the feedback. I've had a lot of fun interacting with you guys that are shooting off comments and giving me feedback, some of which has been constructive, which I really enjoy. Some of it's nothing more than telling me they like what we're doing here. So I love getting comments and feedback. And last, gotta say thank you guys for hanging out and watching the channel. You know, we have a blast shooting this stuff. I mean, we get to drive all kinds of cool stuff. So really appreciate you hanging out and watching the channel, and we'll see you in the next episode. All right, man, later.